Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Emma and I am a middle-aged, mid-sized woman who enjoys nothing more than playing dress up in her bedroom. Not kinky dress up, just normal dress up. Just so we can be clear. I'm not about to put devil horns on and a whip. Although let's see how many hits that I get on YouTube. I amuse myself anyway. So here we are in my bedroom, and it is that time of the week where I am going to just try and do something a little bit different. So whenever it was, I shopped my own wardrobe, found some pieces that I wasn't wearing anymore, thought of new ways to style them up. In today's video, I'm going to try and shop my Pinterest wardrobe. So Pinterest, for those of you that don't know, I'm sure the majority of you do, is basically a virtual pin board. It's a free app that you download. This video is in no way affiliated with it, but it is amazing. And I absolutely love Pinterest. It's very aspirational, and I think, you know, that's why I love it. And you can just totally rip ideas off from it and no one really cares because nobody really owns the images, if you know what I mean. It's very strange. So I've looked back on my Pinterest and gone into my pin boards, and I've gone to the board marked clothes I love, because I'm nothing if I'm not original when it comes to naming my Pinterest boards. And I have gone through and chosen a few images that I do absolutely love them, clothes wise, and I just want to see if I can recreate them with things. I was going to say things around the house, like a potato masher. I don't mean that. With clothes that I already own is what I mean. I'm about to bring the Hoover up. So if this sounds like something that you'll be interested in, then please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and also give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. So what I'm going to hopefully do, because my son is far brainier than I am and far more of a tech wizard, is kind of put the image here, whether that'll work or not, show you the image that I'm working towards, and then I'll show you sort of how I go about it. Now, I did a little bit of a practice over the weekend, and the majority of these outfits, they're very, what I would consider Lagenlook, which, if you don't know what that is, if you just Google Lagenlook, if you've ever seen anybody wearing layered linen, then that's Lagenlook. It's basically just harem pants and lots of layers, and I love it. And it's a look that I have worn on and off throughout sort of the last 10 years. It's something that I go back to, and then I come away from it because I want to feel more fitted, and then I'll go back to it because it covers everything. And at the moment, that's the look I'm after, because we need to be covering everything. So what I found is there's a point at which the outfit starts to come together and it looks okay. Because you're kind of cobbling it together as you go, there's points at which you're like, oh my God, this is not going to work, and I would never wear it like this. But actually then you add something else to it and it seems to work. So hopefully you can bear with me as we go through this process. And yes, I have quite a big pile of clothes. I'm not saying that we're going to get through them all by any means. You might find that they're all a bit samey, you might find that you don't really like them, but I just want to give you inspiration, not to dress like I dress, but to go and have a look at Pinterest and see if there's any way that actually, yeah, I think I could sort of take inspiration from that outfit and elements of that outfit and put them into what I'm wearing today. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So what I've done here is I have put on my linen trousers. These are a pair of, I think they would probably be classed as sort of a harem pant. Now, they had up the side quite a hole there. The seam was sort of, there was 2 buttons there, and then it was an open seam to the bottom. And it really, I thought, made them very, very summery, because you can see half your leg. And what I've done is I've got 2 pairs of these. I've got grey and these, and I've actually sewn the seam up because I think it just makes it a little bit more wearable. Now in the photograph she's wearing brogues, I don't own any, so I've just popped on some Converse just to make it a bit more casual. Wearing an oversized sort of shirt, cheeseclothy material, and a little jumper that I've had for ages. Now I like it, I don't particularly like around my neck. So what I've done, or what I did, was fasten that, but then actually turn the collar down so that it makes it look a little bit more like a mandarin collar, or not a mandarin, but like collarless, like a granddad shirt. So it's a little bit more like that. And that for me just feels nicer, and I feel like it's a bit cleaner, and I feel a little bit more finished off. I felt quite messy. I think because I've got a lot of hair, when I've got open collars and things, I feel like it's all a bit too much going on. Whereas when I've got the closed collar, I feel just like it feels a little bit neater and it's not so messy. So I think I really like that. So I've got the cuffs showing, because she's got the cuffs showing in the photograph. I've rolled the sleeves up so that you can see the cuff. These sleeves are only sort of a 3/4 length sleeve anyway. And I've just left it out at the back. These trousers, they've got a couple of sort of pockets there. They're only an elasticated waist. That's not the colour of my skin, that's a top. I'm not that pale, although I'm not far off. Yeah, so these are super comfy, but they are ever so slightly see-through. So actually wearing that just over the top of them, and they've got the pockets, I think is a really sort of nice casual look. And I think when we are up for meeting people in the park and going for coffees and things, this is the perfect sort of outfit to wear for something like that, because it's super casual. None of the outfits that I'm going to wear today are going to be in any way figure hugging. Nothing is going to be showing any flesh. It's all going to be lots of this kind of thing. This is the next outfit. So the girl in the photograph is obviously wearing lots of neutrals. But again, like I say, it's not about copying it, it's just about taking inspiration from that particular outfit. So I've kept the leggings on, I've kept the long shirt on, and then I've just popped over the top this little linen jacket, which I actually was given years and years ago. We did a clothes swap, me and a few friends, and this was one of the items that I was fortunate enough to get. And it has got a collar on it, and what I've done, because I've done it with the shirt and I've turned the collar in, I've literally just turned the collar in on that as well, because I just feel like it just looks a little bit cleaner, because otherwise it's quite a floppy collar and it can sit and be quite messy. And then the girl on the Pinterest has got no jewellery on, but I thought there's a couple of things that we could do. If I wanted to judge it up a little bit, I could pop those on, because they've got the lime green in to pick up the jacket. And yeah, and they're just quite jolly, and I really like that. And I think, again, jewellery is underrated. It's something that can change an outfit so much. And I think with something like this, it's otherwise quite a plain outfit, but actually when you pop on some funky jewellery with it, and again, that's an outfit that I would be more than happy to go meet a friend for coffee, wander around the shops. We are coming into the warmer weather. We don't need masses of layers of jumper and wool and woolly hats and scarves and things. The good thing about this look is I'm actually wearing 3 layers. I've got a little vest on underneath, I've got this shirt on, and I've got this on. So I'm probably going to be warm enough-ish, you know, if I was to go out and about over the next few weeks. So that's another way of emulating the photograph without actually ripping the photograph off. And then I've just got a different necklace, which is longer. And then I've just got a different necklace, which is longer, but it picks up the blues. It's a little bit more subtle. It's very long. It maybe gets a little bit lost in this outfit, maybe needs something a bit chunkier. But again, I love it, and it's all about that drapiness, those lengths, and just going with it. So that's another outfit done. So the next one, as you can see, it's long trousers, floaty trousers, a long top over the top of that. This is one of my favourite pictures on Instagram. I absolutely adore Instagram, Pinterest, absolutely adore this. So the trousers that I've got on are exactly the same as the ones I've just taken off, but the grey version, and I've sewn them up the sides as well. And this is one of my favourite pictures on Pinterest. I absolutely adore it. And oh, that's the wrong dress. I've got too much white linen. I have this, which is a dress again. This was part of that clothes swap that I did years ago, and I absolutely love this dress. So let me pop it on for you. And it's just super big. It's got pockets, that lovely sort of tulip shape at the bottom. But I don't particularly like this neckline on me. I have tried turning this dress around and it looks amazing because it's high at the back, but because it's got pockets, you can see them. So I can't really do that. So I have to sort of wear it this way round. And like that, don't particularly like it, but there's, it's got a certain something. So what I then did was, I don't own anything like in the picture, that sort of long line, a linen coat thing that she's got on. I don't own anything like that. But I do own a jumper that is short at the front and long at the back. So what I thought I might do, if that's the back, is pop this over the top, because this is what it's just about playing with everything, and I instantly feel better because I feel like that's a more flattering colour on my face. You can still see the skirt, but the top drops down at the back. Now, because it's got this panel here that's spotty, and I thought I wasn't recording then, because it's got the panel that's spotty and there's a spot in the dress, albeit you can't even see that, and you can, it's a white spot, sort of a cream spot on a white background. I can still get into my pockets, and I think that's really important. And I just really, really like that. And again, necklace wise, I'd probably go for something a little bit chunky, so bear with me. So that's the look. I've put sort of a chunky necklace on with it. My husband's just come up to his bathroom and just gone, oh, you look really nice. And I thought, oh, I'd do that. But it does feel really nice. And I think because there's the grey of the jumper and the grey of the trousers, there's a marriage there, isn't there? It feels quite cohesive. Even though there's lots going on, it doesn't feel like there's lots going on. But yeah, I really, really like this as a look, and this is very much, I don't know, if I could swan around looking like this all day, I'd be quite happy. I don't know why I try and squeeze myself into skinny jeans as often as I do when you've got clothes like this in your wardrobe, but I think it's that thing of, it's got to be lovely and sunny maybe for you to wear an outfit like this, and it isn't lovely and sunny at the minute. So, but again, I've got the dress, I've got a jumper, I could wear a long sleeved something underneath this, I've got a vest on as it is. So it's not like you're going to be freezing cold, and there's probably a jacket, I'm not quite sure what jacket, but I'm sure there would be something that I could find and wear over it. So that I am really, really happy with. That's sort of made my Pinterest dreams come true, and I really, really love that as a look. And it helps when your husband says he likes you in something as well, doesn't it? So and then there's always that way, that's a bit more in keeping with the picture, because it's a jacket over the top of a dress, over the top of trousers, but it's not quite right. But because it's linen, you could probably, it's something I could get away with. Popped on a long necklace just with blues and greys in it. And I think that's probably all right. I'm sorry if this dress is really glaring whenever I get up close to the camera, but I just think that looks really nice as well. And I think that's an easy way of wearing the look or trying to emulate the look. And so yeah, that was just something else I thought of as I was just, you know, looking through all the shite on the bed. And then finally, I've just got this, which is a little, it's sort of t-shirt material at the top and then cotton there and cotton all down the back. And I like, because it's cropped, I don't wear it that often because I wouldn't wear it with jeans. But when you wear it over something like this, I've put the blue trousers back on just because I thought that the blue and the coral and the white look better than the grey and the coral and the white. And just put a couple of necklaces around, one with the blue in and one with the coral in. And I just think, again, that looks really nice. And like I say, it's just a nod to the things that I've seen on Pinterest. And then what I could even do is grab a big oversized messenger bag. This is a fat face one, but I got it from a charity shop, obviously. And just wear it like that because, again, it just makes it really casual. And I've got the blue from the bag in the trousers. And I just think that that is quite a funky way, again, of wearing this look, and it makes it wearable sort of in the cooler months. And I just absolutely love it. I have toyed so often with dyeing this dress like navy or black, and do you know what? I'm actually really glad that I haven't, because you fall out of love with things, don't you? And I used to wear this as a dress without anything sort of underneath, and I never really liked it properly. I never loved it like I should have done, but putting these trousers underneath it, it feels coherent, it feels like it's meant to be. And I think if you've got something long and long and linen, then don't be afraid to put trousers underneath or leggings or jeans and just go with it and just see what works. But I love that as a look as well. So I've gone back into the grey trousers and I'm trying to emulate the photograph with the sort of aprony type thing that the girl's wearing. Obviously she's got it on with jeans. I don't have any jeans at the minute. So I have got this, which is a pocketed dress. Oh, it is a dress, but I suppose it is more like a tabardie, tunicky type thing. The girl on the photograph is wearing it with a t-shirt underneath, and I don't really do t-shirts. I don't really have many t-shirts, and again, I wanted this to be an outfit that we could potentially get away with wearing now. Now, I'm not just going to stop there. So that's the dress as it is on its own. It's got buttons down the back, and obviously it's not meant to be worn as a dress. It is meant to be worn over something. So, but I actually really like it, the length of it with these leggings. And then what I thought was my blue jacket, if I can find it. And by blue I mean green. So I've tried it on with this green jacket, which you've just seen before, and I actually think that looks quite nice as an outfit. I'm not quite too sure about this area here, but I'll try pop on a scarf. So this is originally a Laura Ashley scarf. I don't even know actually what I'm doing with it. It's a Laura Ashley scarf which I picked up in a charity shop, and I just want to see whether or not, because it's not the same green, whether I can get away with it or not. Time will tell, I suppose. Also a good idea if you're wanting to winterify up an outfit is pop on a bit of a scarf with it. So I'm just going to twizz. Yeah, I don't mind it. Let me try the navy jacket. Oh, do you know what I think it was? I think it was my denim jacket. Bear with. Yeah, I actually prefer that. I think because this jacket is a little bit more fitted, it just gives me a little bit more shape, whereas the linen jacket's lovely, but it's very flary, and because the dress does that as well, I feel a bit like, oh, but because this sort of brings it in, and almost, you can see that there is the beginnings of a waist somewhere buried, then I've got that as a sort of starting block. But yeah, I really like that, and I would probably pop that on with the same sort of bag as before, and I could even do my navy trousers with this instead of the grey, sorry. But they're just very easy looks, aren't they, I think. And what I have noticed about the Lagenlook, it's not a look that you particularly have to mess a lot with. You know when you're wearing your skinny jeans and you're constantly pulling them up and tucking yourself in and pimping and preening. I can't bear being uncomfortable, but these trousers are going nowhere. They're super comfy. This dress is just fine. The jumpers, things aren't riding up or twisting round or coming down. And that's what I really love about this kind of look. So I think I'm probably going to just carry on wearing these sort of clothes from now until whenever. So the photograph that I'm taking inspiration from this time is this, and it's just the long skirt and the top. Now, because I don't have a skirt that's like that, I have this dress, which I absolutely love. It's not loving me so much at the minute, but this part is stretchy, so we're all good to go. And there's a little tie thing there, which actually I feel like is doing nothing, because there's no point, I can't pull it any tighter because it'll just look ridiculous. But I do really like it. So what I was thinking of is, again, taking inspiration. The girl in the photograph looks like she's got this sort of colour on with like a blush colour. So I have this, which is a jumper, which again I've had for so long, by a company called Studio. Now, the strange thing to say about these clothes that I've got in this video, not a lot of them are thrifted, unfortunately. This dress was. This top I bought full price from a shop called Laundry Boutique. I've got the same one in white. The coral top I've just had on was a charity shop find. And then, like I say, the dress I just had on as an apron was given to me, as was the long sort of voluminous dress that was in the swap. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot I've paid for actually when I think about it. So, and I absolutely love these colours together, but that doesn't particularly do me any favours because of the style of it. It's just a bit meh. So how can I wear it in a way that sort of looks a bit like the photograph? She looks like she's got it tucked in. So enter belt. So this belt is originally fat face. I've had it for years and I haven't tucked the whole thing in. I've literally just front tucked that little bit. It just gives it a little bit more shape so that when I look at it like that, I feel better and I feel like it's a bit more structured. Because of the brown belt, I've got some brown shoes, which I don't think you've seen, which originally are from Dune, and I paid £4.99 for these. I got these the sort of tail end of last year, but I think, I'm just going to drop them. I think that they're a really nice alternative because they show the heel, so they almost look a little bit springy, summery, nice with jeans. But they've just got that sort of look. I think they look really nice anyway. And for this outfit, I think it's just a bit of a nod to the brown of the belt. So I really like that. I'm going to pop something around my neck, but I think what I'll do is use a scarf. So again, this scarf is the Laura Ashley one. So it's got the exact colour of this skirt is at the bottom there, and then obviously goes into the blush. So I'm going to just sort of try. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I want you to be able to see that colour. And not the label though. I want you to see that colour because that's the colour that goes with this. And I think that, again, that is a really, really nice casual way. A nod to the actual photograph, but in a way that, you know, you're utilising the clothes that you've already got. I don't own a long skirt like that, but I own a dress, so how can I make that work? It would work if this was a silk top and it just went all the way around, and I could sort of have it out a little bit at the back and just tucked in at the front. But I have got something, but it's not plain, and for this scarf I wanted to use something plain. But I really, really like that look. I think it looks really, really nice. So if I was going somewhere that was a little bit dressy, or, you know, just literally meeting a friend for coffee, then I've got this little blush coloured bag, which obviously is a nod to this, and I just think it works really, really well, and I think that looks really nice. And if I was out wandering with the kids and I was expected to carry face masks and hand sanitizer, then I've got this beauty of a bag, which again is originally a Cath Kidston, which I picked up in a charity shop. I love the strap because it's got the pink in of this, it's got the green of the dress, and then obviously the bag is khaki, so it's sort of along the same family. I love when you open it, it's got that gorgeous sort of floral detail inside. So I think, again, just as a casual, going out for a wander, going out for coffees, because we can do that again soon. And I think these colours are really springy and really lovely. And this, again, is just something that I wore, and when I tried it all on over the weekend, I was like, I just want to wear this. I just want to wear it. I love it. And I think that's testament to a good outfit when you don't want to take it off because you just feel so nice in it. And again, it's a super comfortable outfit to wear. There's nothing to keep tucking in or pulling up or moving around. And I think that's the difference in the clothes that I've been wearing over the last few months, apart from pyjamas. Everything's just felt so uncomfortable. And I think when I actually look at my Pinterest and see what's on there, then maybe I just need to take a bit of a leaf out of that book and kind of go with that a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing. So I hope this video inspires you to have a look at your Pinterest boards, have a look in your wardrobe and see how you can be inspired, how you can wear clothes in different ways. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And I hope to see you really soon in my next video. So thank you so much for watching, and you'll take lots of care. See you soon. Lots of love. Bye.